Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you an online tool that I developed on my website freemediatools.com. So the tool name is Broken Link Checker Online. So with the help of this tool you can just find out the broken links on your website. So this is a great SEO tool, search engine optimization tool. So I have built this tool using Node.js and Express, and I have successfully deployed this on my website freemediatools.com. So this is a live demo on my website. You can see that I have given this link inside the video description. You can check out the live demo, and also the whole source code regarding this tool is also given in the video description. So a step-by-step blog is written. So this is my blog here. You can check out this blog. All the source code is given, so simply you need to click the copy button to copy all the source code. So go to the video description for the options, and now you let me just show you the short demo. So the user interface is pretty simple. You need to enter the website URL. Let's suppose I enter my mutevideo.com website and click on get broken links. So basically it will find out any sort of broken links which are available on this domain. It will scan all the URLs. You will see inside this text area, you will see the result, and if you drag down you will see scanning completed. The following two URLs were broken or could not accept get request. So basically this is the first URL. If I open this URL, you will see, if I go to this, you can see it is broken. Now it is failed to look up the view. So now the tool is correct because it is correctly just signifying me that this is a broken link on this domain. And the second one is that this one. So you can just find out the broken links of any domain using this tool. Let me now enter this freemediatools.com domain, and if I click get broken links, so now it will find out the broken links of this domain. So if you are entering a very popular domain, so just give the tool some time so that it scans all the links inside the domain. So you will see these are all the links here, and in the output scanning completed, there were no broken URLs. So if the tool doesn't find any sort of broken link, then in the output it will show this message to you that there were no broken URLs. And in that way you can just be sure that your website doesn't have broken links. So in order to build this, I have used a node dependency. If you just go to a npm.js node package manager website, this is the official one, and if you search for a package which is brkn, so I'm using this package here, you will see yet another broken link checker. So this is a dependency I am using. I'm using the CLI version. You can see the second version I'm using, broken CLI. So I have globally installed this dependency on my machine. You can see this is the CLI version. So now to install this module, you need to go to your command line and you need to install this by npm i -g for global and then type brkn CLI and enter, and it will install this module globally on your system so that you can just execute the command on your command line. I have already done that. So if I enter brkn, you will see it will have some options. So I just need to, in order to get the broken links, I need to execute the command brkn, then followed by the domain name which needs to be having http attached to it, mutevideo.com, and then this verbose. This is the option it takes. If I enter this command, you will see it will scan all the URLs which are present inside you can see it is scanning the URLs and it is giving 200 status for every successful URL, and you can see this is the red URLs, and at the bottom it is saying the following two URLs were broken, like this. So this is a functionality of this module here. You can see, let me check another domain which is free media tools. Verbose is a option which you can provide so that you can see the output of the command, and now you can see it will scan all the URLs which are present on the domain, and at the end it will find out there were no broken URLs. So simply I am just executing this node.js command in the background, and then I am returning the response as HTML inside the text area on my official website. And now let me just guide you the code here. All the source code is given inside the video description, And now to build this, you need to be having Node.js installed, and just make a empty Node.js project by npm init-y. So this will create the empty package.json file, and then you need to install these modules express, ejs, and then prepend http dash http. So basically this will append http prefix to the url, so if the user doesn't enter http inside their url, so this is a dependency. And also you need to install nodemon, which will automatically restart your server, and that's it. After installing all these modules, guys, you inside your index.js, let me just show you what you need to do is that you need to first of all start import your express dependency. You need to require it, and then you need to make a app variable express like this. Start your express app on port 5000 like this, and then you can just make app.get request on the home route. So whenever you open the home route, request response, so you can load the template, which is broken link checker, and the second argument you can even give the title as well, which is broken link checker. So for this, as I already told you, we are using EJS, so we can just set the view engine like this, app.set view engine, and the second argument you can provide EJS. And also we also need to use body parser middleware for fetching the data from the form. So you need to require body parser like this, so require body parser, and then you need to write the two lines which is very much necessary for body parser, body parser.json and body parser.url encoded. And inside this you need to pass extended to false. So in every video of mine I use this body parser middleware. So after this, guys, if you load the application, I have already made my views folder, and inside this I have this broken link checker. For making the interface, I will use some bootstrap, and inside this I will use the container class of bootstrap, and inside the heading I will give the text center class to it, and this will be simply broken link checker. And then we will have a simple form. The action will go to the home route, and the method will be post, and inside this we will have simply a input text field. So we will surround this inside form group, which is a bootstrap class. So input form control, which is a bootstrap class. Input type will be text, and it should be required, and we will be giving a placeholder which is enter url, and it should be required. And most important thing, we need to give it a name attribute which we can target it inside Node.js. And then we will have the button. We will give these classes to the button: btn, btn danger, and btn block. So these are all bootstrap classes, and simply we will say here that get broken link. So after this button, guys, we will have the text area where we will display all these broken links. So again we will have another form group here, and inside this text area we don't need name attribute. We will attach a class to it, bootstrap class again of form control, and that's it. And inside this text area we will display here, so just here you need to dynamically print here info. So basically we will send this info data back to this EJS template. So this is a way by which you can just render out dynamic variables inside EJS files. So you can even give a placeholder which is broken links. That's it. So now this file is complete. So now if I run this application, so nodemon will automatically restart my application. So if I go to localhost 5,000. So you can see it is telling me that info is not defined. So this is happening because when we are loading this page for the very first time, then we are not telling it the info value. So we need to provide this info value to be null. So now it will work. Now you can see this is the input field. Here we need to enter the domain name. And now we will make simply the post request. So when we enter the post request, so now we need to import the module which will prepend HTTP. So basically it will add HTTP to the URL if not present. So this is a module that we installed, prepend HTTP. So now to get the URL, this is pretty simple. We will declare a URL variable and request.body.url, and we will surround this by prepend HTTP. So this is a function. That's it. And now we will execute command inside background. So now to execute shell command in Node.js, there is a package here which is execute, and this is coming from child process. So you need to require child process. This is a built-in module in Node.js. You need not have to download this. And now we can use this execute. So brkn, and then we will put the dynamic domain name and the option verbose, and this takes the callback, error, standard output, and standard error. So these are standard parameters. So if any sort of error take place, then we can say response.send error. If no error take place, then we can say we can console log the standard output, and then we also need to render out this template but with now updated info. So here info is equal to standard output. That's it. So now the application is complete here. So we can check this application. If I enter the domain name, let's suppose mutevideo.com, and if we click get broken link, so it is saying prepend HTTP is not defined. So I think, oh sorry, we called this as prepend. And now if I rerun this, if I mute video, and it will take some time, and it will calculate, scan all the links, and then it will give you the result inside the text area. So you will see now it has scanned all the URLs, and at the bottom it is saying that the following two URLs are broken. And now you can see you can edit this response. So this is not good. So now to prevent this, you can just go to your template, and there is a special attribute inside text area which makes it uneditable. So read only, you can just do it. And the magic is that now you cannot edit the text area value here. You can see that. And again, if I click it here, get broken link, so now it will once again calculate the links, scan all the links, and ultimately at the end it will give you the output. So now you can just copy here. Now you cannot edit here. And let me take the example, free media tools, click on get broken link. So ultimately it will do the same process once again. So this is a very simple app that I developed which lets you find the broken links inside your domain name, and this is very good app for search engine optimization if you anyway want to search for the broken links inside your domain. So all the source code regarding this application will be there inside the video description, and a live demo is also given in the video description. You can check the website freemediatools.com/broken link checker for this tool. So thanks very much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next tutorial.